115 degree. See, I think HSI's requirement is at least we should have three three wrong answers, one right and two wrong answers to select from three. So that's what we're going to follow. Control V, and now this is done, and we just save pages. Once we save this page, we'll find that we have this pastry answer, and you want to add another question to it. So you just go here and say add question, and it will again take you to the same thing. Then you add a question page, which will again be pastry. Now the previous one you could call temperature, this one you could call egg or something like that. So let's call it egg and say, can we use ostrich egg for making drink? Hope the spellings are wrong, so you can actually know that this fellow can correct these spellings. So I again go into toggle, and so let's show you how to correct the spelling. So we'll just say MA, and does it correct the spelling on its own? Let's have a look. So let's go there and toggle the highlight the whole thing first, do ABC, and it has come up that, well, there is. So just click on that, no right click, just click on that, and it will say please wait, and it will give you the correct spelling, and then you just add the correct spelling on that one. And the answer, the first one is always correct. Nope. And then you can say because it will not coagulate or something. I hope that is the correct answer, because if you want to give it to them, otherwise you can actually direct them to a learning material, which could be a PowerPoint presentation or whatever it is, and up to you. And answer response no, great learning, you are right. And the other answer is yes, and your response is incorrect answer, please go through the PowerPoint presentation again. Once they come to this one, then you actually don't let them go to the next page, incorrect answer. You can actually say go back to the previous page, because if they haven't got this right, they can't move forward, and that is the idea we want them to get. So incorrect answer, control C, and then we say control V already in the wrong answer, because we know that we're going to put a wrong answer there, and say yes, sometime, or when it is warm, and warm, just say warm, and say incorrect answer, and that is how it is going to go. Save page, and you will find that it has been saved again. So that's your next thing. If you want to say pastry temperature, how to edit this, you go back to this hand tool here, rather than going there, you go here on this edit page, and you just add pastry. You want to check subtopic of temperatures, and just add it there, and just go down and save and display. Save page. That's where it comes to. You add another third question to this. Just add drop down menu, question, multi choice, add a question page, and your question page again is related to pastry, but this time the subtopic is recipe. You want to know, it has the the student followed the correct recipe. So you can ask him, how many eggs will you use to make a baker's dozen? And of course, person like me will say, oh, it's a baker's dozen. The correct answer would be 12, but we know that it's not 12, it's 13. And responses, you are right. Or the next answer would be 12, and you can just copy paste from the previous one. Control V, incorrect answer. Please go through your PowerPoint presentation. Answer 10, and you can just say Control V, and then you just say save page. So you got these three. Now you can actually see this one in a collapsed form or expanded form. This is what you're seeing right now. In the expanded form, in collapsed form, it is like this. Now you want to see how will the student see it. So you just go on to preview, and you see that it is how it is going to see. So when he clicks on 180 degrees, so 180 is the correct answer. So let's say he clicks on 215 degrees C, and he submits that answer. Sorry, incorrect answer. We need to actually, incorrect is one word. If he says continue in this particular thing, it will take him back to that thing. So let's edit that incorrect word. So edit, pastry temperatures, edit, and we go wherever we have written incorrect answer. Sorry, incorrect answer, incorrect answer, incorrect answer is here. Since we did not copy paste, so that is the beauty of it. Save page, preview, and you can actually see this, and they can submit. If they get it right, they go on to the next page. If they don't get it right, they have to come back to the original page and get it right. Here we can actually add all the learning material if you want to, but that's next stage. We'll achieve that later after we meet the deadline. That's why whole emphasis on using a book and using a lesson for quizzing. Now we have got this here. Now we want to add and link this to our book. So here is the link of this particular thing. So we'll just highlight that, right click on that, copy that. You can actually do Control C as well, and we go into our course CIC level 3 pastry. And where is our thing gone? Hot and cold dessert, but we are in pastry or something like that. Hot and cold dessert, sorry, I was calling it pastry. And we just go into the book, learning material, quiz, and take this quiz is where you want to add that link. So we will edit that, click, increase the screen size, highlight the line of quiz, and insert a link from here. Click here, Control V, and make sure that you open this in a new window so the student does not go outside of Moodle page. And then I'll just give it a title called quiz and say insert. So now you have connected that quiz to this page. Reduce the size, save changes, and you're done. So when you click on the quiz, it should hopefully take you to the quiz. So that is where your quiz is sitting. So thank you for listening, thank you for seeing, and I'll create more such videos if they are needed, and we can just go back to your pastry course. And in fact, yeah, we'll fix the pastry to hot and cold desserts soon. Thank you, bye bye.